Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund, after 9 minutes, is number 19, Mikel Oyarzabal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Hangs in a cross. And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Arat Mangwan certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Javiguera, Oyarzabal. That's a clever-looking ball. It's come to nothing. Verdonk. Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Verdonk.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
Going for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Verdonk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Zabani attempts a clearance. That's going to go a long way. That is good strength. Chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Can he finish? Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Cafu. And it's Xabi Alonso. Lookman has created one goal already.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
39. Zabani calmly anticipates. Great vision. Lookman. That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 40 foot shoot! Oh, good stop, it had to be! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the delivery, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Laurent Manguan. Struck. Ferdinand. Struck. Ball swung in, brilliantly cut out. Indonesia still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Tries to pass it through. He is just caressing the ball. Shoots! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
High. Sajid, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That was nowhere near his best. Cafu. For Xavi Alonso. Lookman. And he's worked it through. That is a brilliant interception. Kambuaya. And they can counter here. Kambuaya looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard tries to clear.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's played through for him. Oyarzabal, he is through here. Oyarzabal! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 10, coming on the field, number 25.
Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lookman has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper is pulled off the impossible.
Driving through the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And this is well. That is lovely. Good read, needed to be. Nicely shaped ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Verdonk. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well played. Yes.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Nantes have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That looks a cracking ball. Shoots! Goal! Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
After 30 minutes is number 9.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Struck. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? He's quick to a big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Nantes have the chance to go the other way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Raul. He's had it taken off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. 39. Romani. Caught offside that time.
2 added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
And
after the break.
now, all members of the crowd,
Indonesia
I'd like to ask
coming
you
in
to
at
join me in
half-time,
wishing our
leading
birthday
by 1
boy
goal
a
to nil.
very special birthday.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11. Number 4.
The second period is underway.
Number 18.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. High. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. It's the keeper's ball. Indonesia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He has a look up. Alexander-Arnold. Still just a single goal between the sides. Not the most accurate pass. Nantes appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kambuaya.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
It's goal kick. Sajid, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution.
Nantes can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Dix. Romani, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jupe. Chance here to counter. That's a cute ball. He's having a shot! that is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 19. Coming on
The
the field
coaches
is
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Substitution
No
in progress.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Space for him to turn and look, and that's aimed into the middle. Femi. And it's Chouameni. Femi, never out of the action for very... And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails...
You've got mail.
But they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Stroke. Picking up the man of the